Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy 16. I think we're gonna go visit Jill in the infirmary and see what's up with her. But first, let's look at our friend over here.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Okay, ooh, platinum sword. Okay.
No scratches, right?
Yes. Can I reinforce it? I can.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Okay. And now the platinum. Ooh, you only get 2. That's 74, 23. That's just 53. But I'd lose health. That'd be gaining health. What about you? Ah. Ooh. Okay. I can just make this.
No scratches, right?
Yes. Make this.
Not bad.
Yes.
I do say so myself.
Reinforce. Obviously.
Thank me later.
And
Yeah, that should do you.
I don't know if that's actually better than what I have. Sword looks kind of baller. Let's see. Gear. Yeah, no, that's finally not as good. The mithril wristlets are better. I should probably use those instead, which makes that a waste of, well, whatever. Let's see. Then you had new stuff, apparently.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
What's this? Automatically charges magic spells, maintains a charge until cast. Accessory will not trigger unless the ability to charge magic is learned. Increase limit break. All this is like maybe. Increases gil earned. Increases XP earned. Increases ability points earned. You don't fucking say. Yeah?
It'd better all be here.
Wait a minute. Where'd all the high potion shit go? Oh, that's sell. Okay.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that
Cool. Okay. Oh, there's a quest. I wonder if they'll ever be able to sort of eke out a super smooth experience, or if I'll have to wait until I have a really good PC to do that. It took like forever to get a PC that could run 15, right?
When we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me. untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Yeah, sure.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, we got this. We got this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's just the dog.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
All right, Sid.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Okay. You go left and then right. Left across the bridge and then right. I will make it.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards.
Oh, haven't seen a goblin in a pretty long while.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. You certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Oh, perfect. But decent.
Nice try. Too slow.
There. Easy peasy. Goblin coin. There we go.
Bright yellow. These are our Morganbeards, all right. Well,
I've never had a beard in my life.
something familiar about
Just a
this scent.
mustache.
It reminds me of wrong. Hopefully this will be enough.
Which is why I shave.
Goblins.
Because mustaches are gross. At least on me. You can rock it. I am jealous. I wonder... I'm kind of hoping that this will give me, you know, extra slots for potions. Or stronger potions. Because then I can drop the talisman that gives me like 20% extra healing. Of course, then I'll get like one that's like 40% extra healing, and then it'll just be too good, and I can't give it up. All right, Nigel.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Quest complete. I leveled up. Cool. Consumable potency enhanced. Okay. By how much? You have obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last longer. Okay. I think that means that it's okay for me to take off this. In which case... Hold on. I need to put on... Let's... sort. Berserker ring. No. Badge might. Yes. So I got... Okay.
Let's see about planting those seeds then.
Let's see how Jill's doing. We'll do that other side quest later.
Let us know if you find anyone.
I'm glad that they designate important side quests from, like, meh side quests. Okay. Where am I headed? I need to go down to the direction of that.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Yes, I did. And there is more stuff over here. Let's see. Secret. And Varian. Okay. What do you got? You got anything for me?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts. All done?
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
God, if Jill dies, I'm upset.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
You got to kiss the girl. Someone's gonna interrupt.
Clive, where are you?
Fuck you! Fuck you, tropes!
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Did that... No, it didn't disappear. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the hunts, and then we are going to do the side quests, and then I think that'll be it.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would.
Of course.
And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Okay.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no...
We must be ready to leave for Rosamith and Morton's notice.
Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. First one is west of Rhiannon's Ride, the Rhiannon's Ride Rosaria. Bip-a-dip-a-doo. Local map. Rose great. Red sand. I may not have access to it yet. That is a possibility. I don't see Rhiannon's Ride. Southwestern Rosaria, Central Rosaria, Southern Rosaria. Okay, let's take a look at it again. This is Rhiannon's Ride, and north of Sorrowwise, Rosaria. Sorrowwise. It was here, wasn't it? Or here? It was like here. I remember seeing that. I think. North of Sourwise or north in Sourwise? Sorrowwise. Okay, so... Whoops. Back off. Wish you could go into the into the map while you... I mean, I don't know. I feel like that should be... not too unreasonable. So, maybe in here somewhere, maybe? These loading times are like super fucking impressive. Anyone with me? Yes, they're both with me. How about that?
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
All right, Sid.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay. Where are you? Probably over by those ruins, ain't you?
Be safe.
Or you're right there. Hi. Oh no.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the woods?
Excuse you. Opa. Opa. Nope. Nope. You're gonna... Yeah, I saw that coming. Sick. What did I get from it? Electrum. Exactly what I needed.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Okay. And the other one was... Scale, Shallop Rock. We're looking for Rhiannon, right? It must be over here, if I were to guess. Well, go back here. Does it give me enough renown to get a thing?
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Best of luck.
Just need
out there,
15
Sid.
more. But first, see if I can craft that thingy. And if it's even worth it at this point, it may not be worth it. Which would suck. Like, why put... I don't know. Maybe I can upgrade it, make it worth it.
What do you need? Sorry, what it be?
Rick Slayer's belt. Still really good. Not as good as... You only get to make one, it looks like. But this would be +3 +10 as opposed to +8 +18. I think this is what we're going to go with.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Now, can I upgrade it? I cannot. Okay. Okay.
That it? Fine.
So that brings me to, if I look at my defense, '45, 1993. Well.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Yeah, let's hope. Probably gonna make me pay a fortune for it.
Some swansdown, perhaps some seersucker or herringbone.
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Thank you for your concern.
Run like the wind.
Da 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 da. I should have got some potions. Why didn't I get some potions? I'm not gonna fight you, Spider-Man.
That damn bird's a menace.
She made nothing by it, I swear.
Straight home now.
Bird? Menace? Hello?
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act. Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the answer.
Oh boy.
Killer.
Stop calling me that. Finished.
Thick.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'd be wanting your linen.
You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
Okay.
That's that done then.
Bundle of cloth.
Cloth.
And then we go to Hortense with the cloth. That might be enough to get us that. I forget. Is it only 10 renown or 15?
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Lush red velvet.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She was basically a hostage.
Princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Yes. Yes. It was 15.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Cleric's medallion.
You earned this.
Okay, so what does that do? I imagine it makes my potions more potent. Increase healing potions by 40%. Okay, let's organize this stuff. That's 20%. That's oh, that's so good. Yeah, I gotta put it on. Okay, and well, we gotta buy potions. Obviously. What do you got for me, Sharon?
And what can I do for you?
Give me one of those. Give me two of those. Give me one of these.
Better I'll be here.
And okay, cool. All right, on with the main story.
the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Okie doke. We got for me, Vivian.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now. Where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Okie dokie. Well, a little shorter than usual. We'll start with this right away. Next episode. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.